Hello, from wherever you are, whether it's on the Ceen app, YouTube, or Channel 16 on Digicel Plus, welcome to Carnival Ceen. We're right here and I'm in red because every time a loop notification pops up, it's highly likely that it might be a story associated with Smirnoff. And 'tis the season in Jamaica for a carnival. And why not have my lady herself, Nadine Hilton, brand manager of Smirnoff JA. She's going to tell us why we're going to fet with Smirnoff, why we're going to drink responsibly, and she has a whole fleet portfolio of not just fets, but spirits and beers and brews to choose from. So much that is Carnival in Jamaica. Nadine, welcome to Carnival Ceen.
Thank you, Kino.
Yes, so let's start with right here, right now. All biases aside, whichever camera I want to look in and say that. Smirnoff Jamaica.
Yes.
Kingdom of the Sun.
Yes.
Title sponsor 2025 for Carnival in Jamaica. Tell us about that.
Yes, so it's amazing time for Smirnoff in Jamaica, as you know, and just amazing for Jamaicans overall. I can't remember a time, Kino, that Smirnoff was not a part of Carnival.
Yeah.
And I'm talking about from when I was a young reveler myself,
Okay.
jumping on the trucks, of course.
Yes.
And so the partnership with Gen X Carnival for another year, this is our second year with Gen X, just made sense. Smirnoff is always the life of the party. And this year our global campaign is about We Do We. And it's a very Caribbean thing. I don't know if when they did that globally they realized that. But, you know, we like to say, yeah, you know, we do we. We're going to do our thing. And I think Carnival is one of those places, spaces, and social interaction space that we get a chance to really show ourselves. So I can come out as myself, but I can get together with my friends and really have a good time. And I think that's what Gen X also represents. And so here we are, title sponsor this year, and it's going to be amazing.
Off cam, Jared was talking about Smirnoff and their impact because as a Bajan, he says that Smirnoff does have a stronghold inside the fets, and whenever he sees that brand, he can resonate and say, yeah, man, this is a real fet, a proper party.
Yes, and that's what I talk about when I say I can't remember a time we weren't ever a part of it. I think revelers all over just kind of look to see which brands are going to be there to know that they're going to have a great time.
Yeah.
And you are correct. Once Smirnoff is in there, you expect to have a really great experience. You want to know what Smirnoff is bringing to the table. You want to get your Smirnoff cup. You want to get your Smirnoff keepsakes for after Carnival.
Yes.
I mean, I have memories that are, you know, years old. And it's ironic. A fun fact, guys, back in my days as a young Miss Jamaica, if I can say. Yes, I am.
Yeah.
But Smirnoff was the brand that sponsored all these things that I was a part of, and I think, and to sit here today as the brand manager for Smirnoff is like something that I knew I wanted to do.
It was always just written in the
Yes, it's like it was written in the stars.
Yeah, and you know, there's a song called Good Spirits this year. Is that pretty much a theme that you're working with? Because you did say that Smirnoff brings the vibes.
Yes,
I bring the vibes as well, so we have that in common. But yeah, Good Spirits.
In good spirits, you know, for sure.
We noticed how you skimmed over a few things, which is the spirit of Caribbean woman in this season. First of all young ladies aspire to be great. When it comes to
That's true.
presentation,
Yes.
beauty,
And beauty.
they would like to wear a crown. Nadine has worn a crown, and she has worn feathers, and she has worn beads. Tell us, as a former Miss Jamaica winner, how do you balance beauty with a purpose, with pageantry, with drinking responsibly? Like, how do you do that?
Right. So first of all, you have to know what is required of you as a Miss Jamaica. There comes, it's with responsibility. You're representing young people, but you're also setting the tone for, listen, you can do things, you can have fun, you can be out with your friends, you can consume alcohol, but still do it responsibly. And I think, as you said, every Miss Jamaica or young woman of a certain age has the responsibility to set that tone for whether their sister or their cousin who is coming up, because drinking alcohol is not a space for young persons. And that is a campaign that we run at Red Stripe, which is the company that distributes Smirnoff in Jamaica. And when we talk about live and drink responsibly, we want to encourage you to start working out if you're going to be a part of Carnival. Be fit, be ready. It's all day on the road kind of situation, plus there are lead-up fetes, right? You want to make sure that you're hydrated.
Yes.
You want to make sure that even though you're out there, Carnival outfit is whatever, you're still representing yourself in a way that says, hey, I am me, I'm woman, I'm having fun, but I'm doing so. When you leave that day, the end of Carnival, especially now in the social space, what do you want to be remembered for? Do you want to have a nice candid shot of you on the road? Doing what? So you think about those things. When you talk about having fun and what we call high energy space, people tend to get wild, people tend to, so we make sure that as Smirnoff, as a brand that is alcoholic, we drive home that message as a part of, hey, have fun with us, but do so responsibly. But this year, it's not just Smirnoff on the road. We're joined by Rum Stripe, we're joined by Johnny Walker, Casamigos, Don Julio. We're talking about all the brews that Red Stripe makes and distributes here in Jamaica. The entire portfolio from Red Stripe will be at your disposal.
Big fat business, love it.
Big fat business.
I'm glad that you drove that point home because this is very important. We spend most of the day on the road drinking from the time we reach to the time we leave.
Yes.
And to do so responsibly and be encouraged to do so responsibly by the brand that distributes is pretty good. But yeah, just quickly, in essence, like what you're looking to achieve, not only for this carnival, but for carnivals beyond.
Right. So one of the things the partnership with Genix has allowed us to do is to also include our consumers. It's not just the people who join us on the road, but we have like an enter to win competition that allows persons to purchase their 750 ml or 200 or to partner with us with our pop-up locations that we're doing. Like this evening, we're at 100. We've been at Janga's. We're going to Margaritaville. We're going down to Mandeville to Ultimate Lounge. It's several along the way, correct. But you have an opportunity to enter to win costumes to Genix to join us on the road, as well as costumes to Miami Carnival later this year with Genix, and that's all expense paid trip. So to answer your question more directly, that's what we're offering right now, but it's all in the interest of what do our customers or consumers want. What they want is when they come to Smirnoff's event and their partners, they take something or they have an opportunity to do something different. And that is what we are offering this year. So don't forget to come out and join us with our pop-up locations, all our lead-up events, Juve, the Road Mart. We also will be at Soca Camp, Friday Jams. There's so many different events. Look out for us along the lead up to Carnival Week. And join us Carnival Day. But don't forget to also purchase your 750 ml Smirnoff to get a chance to win Jamaica Carnival costumes with Genix on the road, or to go to Miami Carnival.
Can we? You're not eligible?
No, but
that's a bummer.
definitely could make sure you're on the road.
So if I enter using a different name, how would I go?
No, we'll know.
We'll find you. Don't worry, we'll find you, because there are not many Bajans who are 6'3" in Jamaica, so we'll figure it out.
Or named Kino.
All right, before you go, Nadine, we're going to throw you on the Carnival Ceen represent hot seat.
Yes.
In Nadine's bag, what are 3 things she must have before playing mass? Before going on the road, what are 3 things you must have? What are 3 things you must have when playing mass?
When playing mass, I think I would definitely need to have some wipes.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
I definitely need some lip gloss to touch up.
Lip gloss? Lip gloss made it 3?
Wow.
Okay.
Remember, just 3 things.
Lip gloss, when you buy it.
I must have. Okay. All right.
There's things that you're going to get.
Yes.
This is personal now.
Yeah.
Things I must have.
Yeah.
A lip gloss, some wipes, and a little spray, body spray to touch up. Because that's a girl's thing. You know you're getting your cups. You know you're getting your rum stripe in your bag.
Yes.
You know you're getting your wave rag. You know you're getting a little fan. Things like that from Genix already in your bag. But what would I must have that maybe you guys didn't think about, or just personally I check in my bag to make sure these things are
Okay,
there.
fair enough, fair enough.
All right. Drop a comment below on if you're watching on YouTube, or just hit us up at Ceen TV on Instagram, because tell us what's your must-have. The most creative top 3 must-have wins a prize from LDV. We're not going to say what the prize is, but it's carnival related.
You got
LDV, stay tuned. Nadine, thank you very much. Brand manager, Smirnoff Jamaica. She is one of the queens on the road, representing Smirnoff Jamaica, Kingdom of the Sun. So much more. Juve, Road Match, Friday Jam,
Camp.
Soca Camp,
everything.
Lil Touchdown.
What?
My accent is running out of accent. We're going to take a break. We'll be right back. More Carnival Ceen.
Cheesecake, apple pie, chocolate chip cookies, brownies, ice cream sundae, barbecue, s'mores, cheesecake, apple pie.
You know, since I've moved to Jamaica, I've been here for 6 years now. There's one thing that I can say about Jamaicans, that they say that their national dish is ackee and saltfish, but I disagree. As you can clearly see, it's KFC. And the man in studio with us now, joining us to talk about KFC and the brand restaurants of Jamaica altogether, their brand manager, Andre Roper. He's with us. Andre, thanks for being on the show, man.
It's a pleasure.
Yeah, I know you.
Sure,
I can't go any major event at all without button up.
It's everywhere.
Trust me, everywhere Mr. Andre Roper is. And yeah, I saw him actually the first time on the road. And I said, Dre, what are you doing here? What are you doing here?
No, well, I'm a carnival veteran. I have over 20 years worth of road march experience. I'm coming
veteran.
I may not look as old as I am, but I'm well up in the. I won't say the age. But yeah, I've been on the road for a while. I've been on the road as both a regular and as a sponsor for many, many years. So it's a pleasure to see what Carnival in Jamaica has become.
2025, what's your strategy, plan, and alignments in all these fetes and with these bands on the road?
So Hot Wings is our carnival platform. There's no carnival in Jamaica without KFC Hot Wings. So we bring the spice, we bring the flavor, we bring the energy to all the fetes, and of course on the road. But it's more than that. We have been with the carnival platform in Jamaica and the carnival experience for decades. Going back to the days of Bacchanal Jamaica, KFC was a part of the whole experience. And as carnival in Jamaica has matured and really exploded, we are really pleased to be a part of showcasing Jamaica as one of the premier carnival destinations in this side of the world. So seeing, the growth of bands like Gen X, bringing something really exciting and dynamic to the carnival space in Jamaica, and for a brand like KFC, which prides ourselves in bringing those flavorful and memorable experiences to our customers, it's a perfect match. So 2025, it sounds cliche to say bigger and better, but we're looking for even bigger and better things from Gen X and the KFC partnership as well. You mentioned the fetes, you mentioned all the parties that we're going to be a part of, bringing KFC Hot Wings, but also the road experience. It all climaxes on the road, and persons look forward to KFC Hot Wings on the road. But as I mentioned, people know Jamaica as a home of dancehall, the home of reggae, but how we have developed and grown as a carnival destination, it has done huge things for our stance as a music tourism provider and a powerhouse in the world of musical tourism. And it really helps to show that we can bring, as a country, we can bring our unique flavor to the carnival space. People come here for that hybrid of soca, dancehall, Afrobeats, everything kind of climaxes in the way that we do our carnival. And so for KFC, we're all about how flavors come together to make that experience. So it's a perfect mix. And 2025, we know that's going to be the climax of that whole experience.
So recently in Montego Bay, there was a mobile night run for the Howard Ward Benefit Foundation. I was there on the ground. A few of the runners came to me and said, I see a KFC tent. They were hesitant. Do we need cash or a card or a cash app? What's going on? It was
free.
Free.
Yeah, it was free.
For Friday Jam, it will be free. on the road with Gen XS and dare I say even other bands too.
Other bands as well,
Of course,
yeah.
like Exodus, shout
Exodus,
out.
yeah.
It will be.
It will be free. It's free. It's all about it's KFC
How?
Hot Wings. Yeah, So it's like I said, we KFC Hot Wings is synonymous with the Carnival experience.
Yeah.
So we want to make sure that wherever the Carnival experience is, wherever our revelers are and our customers are within the Carnival space, they can enjoy KFC Hot Wings free of cost, hassle-free. Just make sure you get there before.
See what this one now. You're
Just make sure you
working.
get there before the supply.
Sir, you're
runs
working.
out.
Don't bother DM Andre about.
No, but listen, right? You know what's amazing about the experience of Carnival in Jamaica? You will see the bodies on the road, The bodies looking fine, looking wonderful in them feathers and the costumes. Then they're just walking over with a hot wing, going in them hand because it's just, and then you will be playing music. You need to see it from the truck. You need to see it from the truck. You will play music, they will be liking the music and just like this with a hot wing in their mouth. They're enjoying it.
Absolutely.
They're enjoying it.
Speaking of truck, top 3 trending songs for the past 6 months is Greatest Ben Over.
Yeah.
Young Brother.
Yes.
He's representing KFC for Carnival in Jamaica.
Yeah,
Tell us more about that. Tell the viewers about
Absolutely. I tell you, Young Brother is one of the most fantastic stories, how he has developed and how he has burst onto the scene. Dynamic, exciting type of performer. He was here for the Gen X media launch and the Gen X preview brunch. And of course, he's going to be a part of the KFC experience on the road. While he was here, we had to have him pass through a KFC restaurant.
He was
and sample
enjoying it.
some of the KFC that Jamaica has to offer. Mind you, he still maintains that Trinidadian KFC is the best, as he has to.
No, brother.
As he has to.
Brother,
But he
jeez.
definitely appreciated the spice and the flavor of KFC in Jamaica, our spicy wings, especially our barbecue chicken, which is like none other. He's going to really bring something special, as you mentioned, to the Road March experience. KFC, we're glad to be bringing him for Road March. He's going to be on the KFC music truck. I think we're going to hear big things from Young Brother in the years to come. Fantastic young performer. We're used to a lot of the foundation names, the Mashells, the Bunges, all those big, all the bigger heads in the industry, in the space. But this year, the last year in particular, Young Brother has really, really, really been a breath of fresh air.
Yeah, he says.
And you mentioned Greatest Been Over, but some of the other songs that he has really has a bright future. So looking
Prince
forward
of
to bringing him.
Steam.
Kettle Pot, one of my favorites as well for this season from Young Brother. Well, Andre, I'm a Bajan. I've heard you talk about Trinidad and Jamaica's KFC and how we have, breasts. But my producer asked me if we have KFC. How dare you, Mr. Producer? How dare you?
It's in the top 10.
But you know what? How do I advocate to have barbecue chicken in Barbados? We don't have barbecue
I tell you,
chicken.
we're very close with our friends in KFC Barbados. I tell you, we're open to discussions with our Caribbean KFC partners who want to embrace the distinct flavor of Jamaican KFC barbecue. We know that it's world famous. People come during the Carnival season. After Carnival, they pack KFC, Jamaican KFC, to go back home to the US, to the UK, to Europe. We see that all the time. That's another one of the things that it's really a pleasure to see during Carnival season, how much persons come from overseas. I mentioned Carnival being such a growing tourism product for Jamaica. Persons coming from overseas, especially from the diaspora, and how much they rush to KFC during that Carnival week especially. We have to be prepared for them. Not just being prepared to cater the events that we sponsor and to cater on the road, but also revelers who are staying at the hotels in Kingston and outside of Kingston who are at our KFC restaurants every day to get their KFC fix before they head back home. It's a beautiful sight to see.
It is a sight to see. It's a beautiful smell to behold because right now our studios at Digicel HQ, downtown Kingston, Jamaica, my nose wants to connect with my taste buds, so I think we should take a break. KFC is on the road. Young Brother, they're in every single fete. Carnival in Jamaica is different. KFC is officially a part of Jamaica's culture. I say that without any remorse. Andre Ropa is here. He's not leaving because he's brought some product, and let's just try some KFC. I'm not really hungry, but I'll try it.
Just for the experience, right?
World Carnival Scene in a bit. And young brother, you're wrong. It's Jamaica. That's the #1 KFC in the Caribbean.
Barbados.
What he said. But we'll be right back. KFC not going anywhere. They're staying right here, Carnival Scene. Why is the Carnival Scene production group so busy in the past 3 minutes? We're on a set change and a break, but the group has never been this active.
Oh, I thought you were on Luke News
or
something.
On the wide shot, we will see why. We will see why. Because Andre Roper, brand manager of KFC, representing restaurants of Jamaica, has a taste test.
This is why the studio got so full so quickly.
So he expounded that KFC, Carnival in Jamaica, the offerings inside every fete, inside Gen XS, Kingdom of the Sun, inside even other bands like Exodus, it's going to be free. Free KFC.
Free wings.
Free wings. So our viewers asked which one is our favorite. So
yeah,
let's throw in. Andre, what do we have here? It's 3 kinds right here in KFC Jamaica. What are the 3?
Absolutely. So we have our barbecue.
Yes.
And our hot and spicy, 2 of our old favorites.
Yes.
We launched 2 new flavors the other day. One of these flavors is here. It's our mango habanero, right? So we have our spicy, our barbecue, and our mango habanero. We also have some dipping sauces. Usually people order dipping sauces, our customers order dipping sauces with their Crispers strips or their popcorn chicken.
Could I help you?
But we also have customers who order the wings and order dipping sauce as well. So we have our honey mustard dipping sauce, some of our old favorites, which have been the favorites for years. Our honey mustard dipping sauce, our barbecue dipping sauce, we have our sweet and sour, and we have one of our new dipping sauces, which we just released a few weeks ago. Our KFC comeback sauce keeps you coming back for more. The flavor is so good. Spicy, zesty. This one is delicious.
If that is not Jamaican, I don't know what is.
Come back.
Come back sauce. Like, this is it. I'm interested to try this. Sorry, guys. Sorry, ladies upstairs. That's mine. Where should we start first? Sorry, so barbecue. It's a
and again this
first.
Jamaica. This barbecue is really it's for KFC Jamaica. Nobody else, no other KFC has this barbecue.
Bro.
You won't go anywhere and find this barbecue. It's what KFC is known for.
I want that finder, so please don't.
Yeah.
I cannot. How do I enjoy this on camera? Like, tell me, what's the protocol? When consuming KFC barbecue wings on camera, all right, producer, director.
Producer say hold it,
hold your faith. All right, I'll stick up in because I want to properly mash this up. The people's national dish, dare I say, of Jamaica. All right.
I labeled it that way.
Yeah.
So
This is a
Spicy.
craze. Dre, before we go to the spicy, how do you do it? This is not your first taste test of the day or the week. You are in cars or in offices and in different restaurants. Not just for KFC, you also have other brands. How do you, ladies and gentlemen, which camera is he on? Please show the world Andre Roper. He's a slender, in-fit, 6'4" gentleman who representing KFC, dare I say, for almost a decade.
Almost a decade. Yeah.
Almost a decade. Dre, what's going on? How do you find the balance? Because it's amazing. And the control.
Well, you mentioned it, balance. So it's an enjoyable job. In addition, we're helping to bring flavor to our customers day in, day out. We get to taste amazing food, not just here, but at KFC and Pizza Hut and other markets all across the Caribbean.
Pizza Hut as well.
Pizza Hut as well.
Wow.
But it's all about balance. Balance is everything. One of the things at KFC that we're actually a big believer in is balance for our team members. So we actually have an ROJ wellness platform where we encourage our team members and staff to get involved in fitness programs whenever there are 5K runs throughout the year.
Take it easy, Kino.
No man, go crazy, man. Go crazy.
I'm listening.
Go
Because
crazy.
I do not have that control. I cannot strike that balance because I was trying sincerely.
I'm glad
but
it's not just.
So Dre, I'm not gonna misspeak, but a nice Wendy's salad also helps to strike the balance because
Absolutely.
you also manage Wendy's.
We also have Wendy's. Wendy's is a part of the sister group of companies. So KFC has their chicken salads as well, but Wendy's also has a very, very robust salads platform, which, when these customers love and adore. But yeah, you mentioned it's all about balance, and making sure that you pay attention to your fitness, your well-being, but also there's a time to indulge and enjoy the great flavors that our meals have to offer.
For 2025, you said hot wings, but you remix the thing. There's a new flavor.
Yeah.
Tell us about that new flavor
Right.
and the whole concept behind it and how we're gonna enjoy it on the road.
Absolutely. So 2 new flavors, buffalo and mango habanero. They're actually 2 limited time flavors. They're up here for limited time. It's a part of our Saucy Wings campaign, which is running now. It's about just dialing up the sauce, dialing up the flavor through KFC. Mango habanero, we know mango is one of the most popular flavor profiles for Jamaicans, and this is a very spicy version of mango. Mango habanero is popular in many other markets, lots of other restaurants do it, but this KFC mango habanero sauce, it really brings that kick and that spice on top of our hot and spicy wings, because it's a mango habanero sauce on top of our spicy wings. So you're getting the spicy mango sauce with the spicy hot wings. It's really double the spice. And then our buffalo flavor is just even more spice, more kick, leveled up a notch. So they're here for a limited time.
This
Yeah, man.
and you'll be able to enjoy them throughout the carnival
This
season.
is good. This is well seasoned. It's no joke,
And it's spicy for real.
bro.
No, it's spicy.
But it's not a run up and down, get milk and sugar hot. It's like
Yeah,
I'm
it-
enjoying
enjoying
this
it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
to the
it's,
teeth.
it's
You're
the
right.
right amount of spice.
It might be just right there for some Trinis because Trinis, all you different
Them
with the
no-
pepper.
no,
Why?
them
That's a
love the
different-
pepper.
No, I don't understand. But this Trinis would enjoy this, especially since this is the better KFC Jamaica over Trinidad. My shameless plug, non-stop. So Jerry, mango habanero,
Buffalo,
classic
Like it.
hot wing. Buffalo, I'm gonna get a 12-piece soon, 10-piece. And then the barbecue.
Barbecue and of course our hero, the spicy. Some people say the hero, but yeah, spicy of course.
You see Gerard and his buddies on the road enjoying KFC. But what Andre is so humble and calm in saying is that you don't have to walk up to a section or a truck. KFC is gonna have their
the bucket carts. So yes, so that has become one of the staples of
They've
Carnival
they've
events.
thought of everything.
Yeah.
Please repeat.
Yeah, that
Bucket
has become
KFC has a what?
Bucket cart, a bucket cart. So it's a push cart shaped like a bucket. We have
Yes.
a couple of them throughout the bands that we sponsor.
Yeah.
And it's all about just bringing that food flavor experience to the revelers in the road march. So we refill it during the course of the day. We restock them so that we have the wings throughout the day. At the lunch spot, of course, we restock and we have wings there. So it's just about making sure that from we kick off at 10 a.m. or whenever the road march starts, right through to the end, there's wings, and then we have KFC for supper at the end of the road march. So that's something that people look forward to,
Never
be able to
fail.
just
Never fail.
soak up whatever they have been consuming throughout the day. And of course, you mentioned all the fetes, the bucket carts will be there. For some bigger events, we'll also have our booths in the food courts, focusing on wings as well. At the end of the day, we want to make sure that whoever comes out to these fetes while they're enjoying some of their favorite DJs, listen to their favorite songs, watching some of their favorite performers, they're enjoying their favorite finger-licking good KFC throughout the carnival season.
Jerry, thanks. Before you go, I won't let you off the hook. By the way, KFC has a big carnival surprise loading. I cannot say anything else. I've signed an NDA.
Loading.
Ask him. KFC has a huge Carnival in Jamaica surprise loading. When they say fete, they really mean fete. So
not even
look and say, not
hint?
even a
Not
little hint. I'm so sorry.
So we got
I'm
this-
not good with secrets, especially fun ones. But what is not a secret is the mango habanero. That's really hot. It's really good. Nice and juicy. The barbecue. That's not yet in Barbados. Sorry, Gerard. Jay's going to send an email.
I'll be advocating. So
Spicy wings, always a hit. And of course, the buffalo, I'm going to pick up my 10-piece after this.
you said
Dre?
20? You meant 20?
20?
Yeah, I think you meant 20.
No, I'm in my car, but I said this. I'll get you some more KFC. Before you go, other than KFC, what's in Andre Ropa's bag for Carnival Day?
3 things.
Only 3 things.
Only 3 things. So
What 3 things do you
must-haves.
must have?
Okay, so my first must-have, and this is more than 10 years now, my hydration pack.
That is true.
Yeah.
That is true.
I
That
know
is true.
Carnival Road March Day, the first thing I have to have is my hydration pack. I refill that with water maybe 10 times throughout the day. Hydration is key for me during the day.
Nice.
Whether I'm just a regular or whether I'm working, which most of the times I'm working help to supervise the activations. So the hydration pack is the first thing, right? That is a must. The second thing I would say is, as dark as I am, I always have my sunblock because I carry the sunblock throughout the day.
True.
And I always have my cell phone just to capture videos of my team, videos of the activations taking place, the performers, the revelers, capture a lot of the memories so I can have. So, yeah, I'd say my hydration pack, my sunscreen, and my trusty cell phone with a lot of memory to capture all the memories, to capture all the experiences.
What's yours, Kino? I want to know. I'm sorry. I need to know.
I'm gonna be such a Jamaican Caribbean, dare I say Afro-American man right now. My must three, the number one is the day before. Have to go barber. You cannot.
Fair. No, that's
But that's not in your bag.
That is true.
It's not in my bag, but I don't
It's not
know.
in your bag.
That's not in your
It's
bag,
not in your
bro.
bag, but it's a must.
I be so low. Like a barber is like, shout out to Rick. I'm a barber for 30 years since I was a tot. So big up to Rick. Next thing, hydration pack.
Yeah.
Hydration
is a
pack.
must.
Even though my hydration pack seldom makes it back home with me, other reasons, hydration pack. And the last thing is a little spray up.
Yeah.
But it's in my fanny pack or my backpack, I have to keep fresh. I have to feel, if you feel good, smell good, you're gonna have a good time.
Absolutely.
LDV, what's your top three on the road?
Spray up, of course. That's there. A towel, my face towel. Always have my face towel.
Your face towel is because you're an MC, you're always waving.
Exactly.
That's not even for your face, it's for the crowd.
Exactly. Like I end up using it. I don't really end up using it. No signs are just wave it and And then number three, just like Andre, I always need to have my cell phone. I gotta throw in a bonus. My cup.
Yeah.
My cup
You need a
always
cup.
has to be in my bag.
Yeah.
Those are my 4 must-haves. I know we said 3, but I just had to throw in a bonus there.
Needed. Have to represent with that cup.
Yeah.
Before we go, the producers has a flyer because there's no Carnival Fete without these two. Andre Roper, brand manager of Restaurants Jamaica, representing KFC today, and Emcee LDV. So there's a fete called Friday Jam. And I will see a KFC logo on that.
Yes.
On the bottom of that flyer. There's KFC right there because they're gonna be. And who is that, Dre? Who is that in the yellow hat? Who is that? I don't see a towel. Hey, he will be at Friday Jam, ladies and gentlemen. Trust me, Dre has already confirmed that. Look out for his KFC cart inside that fete. And trust me, ladies and gentlemen, no cash app, no card, no cash. It's free for
KFC.
lucky masqueraders.
Make sure
So
you
Dre,
do.
thank you very much. Another Carnival Ceen. We soon.
Come back.
Boom, boom. Respect.